Well, good afternoon. It's Wednesday and it's the 16th of May. And last Monday we had quite an important telephone call. And it was a telephone call off Graham Cunliffe down at Cunliffe Boats in Stoke. And the moving date for the boat has been announced, where it gets moved from Nick Thorpe, gets on put on a truck and gets taken to Cunliffe Boats, and the date is tomorrow. So we're moving the boat tomorrow and we're going down to film it. So see you in the morning. So Thursday morning, it's 25 to 5. Sandy's in the land boat, getting ready, or finishing getting ready. We've both had showers. I'm attempting to wake up. I am awake. Very excited, looking forward to going to see Nick and the lads, and of course looking forward to going to see Chuggabug. Looking forward to going to see her get moved up to Stoke, to Graham Cunliffe's, where she can be put in his shed and get the fit out, make it a home. Really excited, and I'd also like to say thanks to my bosses for letting me have the day off at short notice, which is very kind. Thank you very much for all your comments after the last vlog, saying that you'd like us to continue. So of course we're going to keep it very low key, as we don't want to disturb anybody in the marina. Obviously it's where people live, so we don't want to intrude on their privacy. So we'll keep it low key, film what we can. And also after the last vlog, a subscriber also commented that he was going to be on the same marina as us. And as we were walking around there on Sunday, he recognised me and invited us aboard. So Amy was with us and the boys, the dogs, Chip and Dale, and we sat on board. And what a lovely couple they are. And a little bit more on that in a future vlog. And of course we're going down today for the first time that we've ever gone down there without the boys. Chip and Dale aren't with us today, because of course it's Thursday. And we don't get them till Friday, so Sandy will be picking them up after work, and we'll have them tomorrow night. It's an exciting day. I can't wait. Gonna go and have a coffee now, bit of toast, and then Hickson. So yeah, it was a nice early start. Beautiful sunrise. It was a bit cool. Yeah, we were both really excited. Couldn't wait to go down there and see Chuggabug, and of course Nick and the lads, and of course looking forward to meeting Wendy as well, her wife, because I believe she was going down there this morning. And it appears we weren't the only ones that were up early that morning. There she is. Yeah, it was lovely to go round the corner and see Chuggabug there in the sun. Nice and early. We were there before anybody else that morning. And of course this was the first time that we'd seen her with the primer on. And it was like a satin finish primer, and she looked fantastic. Literally took our breath away. And of course we had to do the inevitable selfie picture. As you can see, the bow doors weren't actually on because we were a little bit late in notifying Nick about the size of the windows for the bow doors. So they were in the workshop, so they had the windows cut out, and there you can see Chuggabug's ringlets, as Sandy calls them. She is a cute little boat. There, of course, is the Nick Thorpe emblem, if you like, the initials. it's a credit to him. Looking at the build, we're just so pleased with it. We can't say how happy we are with Chuggabug. I think she's even nicer than we ever dreamt, to be fair. And of course the boys, Chip and Dale, will be nice and safe when we're out on the cut. And there is Sandy's step for when she inevitably falls in. It's a step that Nick's put on the rudder to help people get out. And of course there's the bow thruster and one of the sacrificial anoids that are on the hull of the boat. Well, we didn't have to wait long, and Richie turned up with his truck. Obviously, we wouldn't be any good if we didn't have a truck with us. As of most things, the trucks do keep Britain moving. As a former truck driver myself, I'm proud of the job they do. I think it was about this stage that the nerves started to get to us both, really. Very nervous. You must be mad.
That's it, because it's common.
So much so, I think Sandy had fainted. Lovely feeling being in Chuggabug. And this is the first ever clip of the two of us in Chuggabug. And of course, never to miss a photo opportunity, like a proud father there of his new baby.
It's like a saddle, you drop it on, mark it on the job.
Yeah.
And you hold
This is
it
Nick
or a
just
ride
explaining
hold
little
dry,
bits
and
about
there's 2 holes
the
inside,
bow thruster
press the
tube,
bottom down. So
having a look inside there. Obviously the propeller and the motor isn't
just one
fitted
prop.
yet.
And then you put
He was
it
just
there,
giving me a
put
bit of
the
information,
the
because I am a
drive,
novice to all this, of
put down
course.
up this tube basically and bolt it together, like sandwich it through.
Right, okay.
Then we didn't have to wait too long, and Craig turned up in his trusty crane. Did also have to wait for some time. You can see the back end here of a yellow pickup truck. Unfortunately, that got abandoned there the night before. The clutch had gone, so we had to get hold of the people to come and move it. And here's a lovely picture with the new bow doors on, the nice windows. Doing a bit of hoovering, like the drainage holes into the gas lockers.
You gave up, you always got new clutches.
Well, you'd have a look, wouldn't you? Each one plate job and have a look.
At this point the goosebumps were definitely there. Very, very daunting, and we were quite worried, to be fair. And here you can see Richie just getting ready to get Chuggabug. He's got an extendable trailer. Size 4. There is a lot of preparation. Obviously it's got to be done right, so I apologise in advance. You will see lots of cranes, lots of lifting and lots of waiting around during this vlog. But some of you might find it interesting. There's Sandy with Wendy, Nick's wife. You look very official there.
Yeah.
Well, we're on the close to the road and actually made this from.
There's Wendy on the left, very nice lady, very nice to meet you, Wendy. And as you can hear, it's another day at the boatyard. Nick and Mark were busy with the slings and preparing the boat for lifting. You can still hear the work of new life being given to boats in the shed. This was quite a lengthy process. They had to get the centre of gravity, make sure they were in the centre of Chuggabug, and of course any other boat, because you don't want it slipping out of those slings. It was at this point where my heart was in my mouth and my knees were knocking. It's a weird feeling seeing your home hanging up in the air by two straps. Not nice. Obviously to Nick and the team this is an everyday occurrence, and by the end of the day we were getting quite used to it ourselves. We had actually seen 3 or 4 boats lifted that day, but still nothing quite like seeing your own swinging around in the air.
Taking pictures?
It was an unbelievable sight. Beautiful. And there you can see Chuggabug's little pixie nose at the bow there. So cute. Careful, careful. And breathe. I think it was about this point that we knew that at least she was safe on board Richie's truck. Yeah, as you can see, the bow of Chugabug does hang over a bit at the back there, but Richie did fit an amber flashing light, obviously to warn cars behind. But trust me, if you didn't see that, you've got worse eyes than I have, I would imagine. And now the first view of what I like to call duck cam. Yeah, there's many ducks that will get that view, not the view of my feet unfortunately, but this view. So ducks, get out the way. Incoming! Obviously they're securing Chugabug onto the truck with straps, tension straps. Just couldn't resist. Quack quack. Nice view through the bow thruster tube. Obviously there will be a propeller in the middle of there once it's had its fit out. And of course you can see there the one of 4 sacrificial anodes fitted to the hull. Well, I went to the toilet and unfortunately the truck driver had left, but Sandy did a cracking job and we caught Chugabug up, and it wasn't nice to see our little home getting swung around the roundabouts. Wasn't very nice at all. We got a little bit nervous actually, but it was lovely to see Chugabug smiling at us there. She almost looked happy that we caught her up. But is it just Sandy and I that think she has got a cute little face and she's smiling? It was a bit like watching your small child on a fairground ride, to be fair, so we did get a little bit nervous, and we didn't want to stay behind Chugabug for too long. We wanted to get down to Graham's, slightly ahead of her. So we made the decision to overtake, just to get round her. What a sight though. It's not every day you see a narrowboat going up an A road. Very strange to see. I mean, I've been a truck driver for 30 years and I haven't seen hardly any. And what a view. Now we're playing I Spy. We've got you. Well, Sandy and I got down to Graham's, and you can see Chugabug rolling in here. Richie didn't hang about, to be fair. It's quite bumpy there, and he was very quick. It was a hive of activity there this morning. A lot of boat movement. Lots and lots of boats moving everywhere and decisions to be made. So we're down at Cunliffe Boats in Stoke. Finally made it after a heart-wrenching journey down, watching Chug swinging around the roundabouts, etc. But we've made it, so we're doing a bit of a boat shuffle now. I think Chugabug's coming off there, not in the shed, because he's got to go and be spray foamed and everything first in a different shed. And they're taking Bridge Street out, which is a ladies and gentlemen's boat that's going into the marina today, and I think they're moving aboard on Monday. So yeah, good luck to them. So a bit more filming, a bit more lifting, a bit more heart in the mouth. Caravan. Yeah, so the plan was to actually lift Chugabug up where she is there, and then Richie was just going to pull forward in the wagon just to let Chuggabug be lowered back down to the ground where she sat there, because it was far too busy at the top of the yard, lots of movement, and they do have to empty one of the sheds to put Chuggabug in, ready for the spray foam installation. The actual crane that Craig's driving there can actually lift 55 tonne, and Chuggabug teared in at 8.2 tonne, so no problem whatsoever. And the chains that you can see being used there with the slings, those two came in at just about half a tonne. And here we go again, hold your breath. I will say again, it's an incredible thing to see your home being lifted into the air. Feels much more than a home already, and of course we haven't lived in it yet, but we've grown quite fond of the little girl over the last few weeks. And the gentleman you can see stood there is Andy, who is one of the workers there at Cunliffe Boats, and one of the gentlemen that's going to fit out our boat. So I've seen his work, excellent, second to none, and for a young lad it's quite an achievement, to be fair. Obviously, before they lower Chuggabug to the ground, they will have to put some wood underneath just to keep her off the ground, so as they can release the slings. And there's quite an unfortunate view there of Andy, but there you go. And there's a lady and gentleman there, lovely couple, and the birth of their boat, Bridge Street. Lovely story behind the name, which I might say later. And that boat there is going down to Crick Boat Show. And there's Chuggabug. Well, that's it for this vlog. Great day, couple of tears. Sandy and I just sat on the bow of Chuggabug dreaming, which was very, very nice. She's a beautiful boat and we're pleased with her so far. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.